Okay, what's up, everybody? Christopher Leon Johnson here. So I'm walking home, beautiful 23rd of this December 2024, 5 o'clock on the dot, right? Beautiful timing. And I want to make a little quick video talking about the situation that happened in Coney Island like a few days ago. I think it's like yesterday or Saturday, I believe it was one of those days. And her name was Amelia Carter, and unfortunately she was burnt to death on a subway station car in Coney Island, a terminus at Coney Island, Stillwell Avenue. And that district is Fester's district. Fester's name is Justin Brannon. I call him Fester. And a lot of people are pissed off at a lot of these, mostly all these politicians, because they're coming out and they're giving their condolences to Miss Amelia Carter for her unfortunate death, the way she came, a violent death. But at the same time, these people are totally correct at getting at them, because these same politicians that are condemning this horrific situation, this horrific death of Miss Amelia Carter, these are the same people, the same politicians that protect these criminals. They protect these illegal migrant criminals. And the biggest problem here right now, and a lot of reasons a lot of politicians don't like me, because I see the bullshit up front. I'm media, but I've been covering these guys way before this crisis has occurred, and I've been covering many of these rallies and events that deal with immigration-related matters. And what happens is that the reason this is no surprise that it went down like this was because these politicians love protecting a number of these organizations that are dedicated to protecting these criminals. They are dedicated in protecting not only the criminals, they're dedicated into protecting the criminal migrants. And this is the problem that you see mainly in New York City. People out of the areas are called downstate. Big issue is that there's a few of these nonprofits that are guilty of this lady's murder too. Not only the person that did it, Mr. Sebastian Zepata, who is guilty of her murder. A lot of these nonprofits are guilty too, such as the Street Vendor Project, such as the Make the Road New York, such as Worker Justice Project, such as Ms. Teka, such as Uprose, such as Focal New York, such as Make the Road New York, such as the Vision Freedom Fund, such as the NYC. And many of these politicians are guilty too, like Alexa Velez, Sandy Nurse, Shahana Hanif, Parina Sanchez, Justin Brannon, Jessica Ramos, Zoran Madani, Zelno Myrie, Scott Stringer, Jessica Gonzalez Rojas, Catalina Cruz, Stephen Raga, Julie Wan, the whole Progressive Caucus in New York City Council. Mostly every politician that's under the Working Families banner in the State Assembly, in the State Senate, the DSA. There's a lot of people that are guilty for her death. They protect guys like Sebastian Zepata. Guys like him, most of the time, I bet you if he wasn't a homeless asshole who did this crime, he probably would have been a deliverista. He probably would have been a day laborer. He probably would have been a roofer. He probably would have been a busboy. And you know what happens is guys like him, they get protected. Guys like him get all the perks of the city. While people like me, I'm not saying me in general, but I'm saying like my people, my black people who lives in high crime districts like Crown Heights, District 41, or 55th District State Assembly, or the 26th State Senatorial District in the State Senate. They get nothing. They get shitted on. They get targeted by police. They get a high chance of being in and out of prison. That's what goes on. And it's a lot of people that are guilty of this lady's murder. And it's horrible that it went down. It's sad. I saw a tweet where somebody said that if he didn't prosecute Daniel Penny, somebody said if Bragg didn't prosecute Daniel Penny, then she'd have been alive. I don't think so. Like I said, you can never detect what goes on somebody's head. And a person that was planning on doing something like that, like an arson, nobody could detect that shit. It was hard. But it's a lot of people that are guilty of this lady's death. A lot of these politicians, a lot of these organizations, a lot of these nonprofits, the mayor's office, Eric Adams, the public advocate office, Juwanne Williams, the New York City Controller's office, Brad Lander, the Brooklyn Borough President, Antonio Reynoso. A lot of people guilty because it's for this lady's death, and it's sad that you see a lot of these politicians coming out and say, "Oh, we're sad about this stuff. We're sad. They're not sad at anything. The only reason they really pissed off is that an illegal migrant has got busted doing this crime, and they really can't spin it. They can spin it. They can spin it like Sandy Nurse and Shahana Hanif and all these. They can spin it all day. They can spin it, but if they try to spin it and say like, well, they look like, yeah, they did it, but just don't forget about the good people that are selling.